I don't know.
Were you subpoenaed to come to court?
I was subpoenaed, then y'all told me I was on another subpoena up on an old judge. Y'all wanted me to volunteer take a subpoena. What I'm gonna volunteer and take a subpoena for?
Did you tell your father to tell us you weren't gonna come?
My father, he grown man. He tell you what he want to tell you. I ain't telling that.
Were you with him when he said you weren't gonna come?
No.
Do you know whether he offered to call anybody?
You want to get my dad up here?
I want to talk to you.
Okay. I know you want to get him up here.
Why?
You know why.
Why?
You know why.
Tell the jury why.
You know why.
Coming out hard, Atlanta, we back.
Hey.
Woo. Hey, man, we got some heat today, man.
Exclusive.
We got some motherfucking heat today. I'm Gino Design King. I got Slim with me.
What count close Slim,
hey,
man.
We here today, and we got an exclusive today, man. We got A in the building. Overlord A.
OG.
Hey, man, look, man. Look, don't really know how to bring this in, how to really bring this in this thing, man.
Hey,
Street legend.
Right.
Zone 1 to Zone 6, man. For anybody in the streets. It's a real street nigga we got here today, man.
Hey, man.
No, he don't put in that work. We can't deny that, man.
I'm retired now, though. Let's keep that.
We're going to put that on the record, man. A retired, man.
Yeah, I'm retired.
He retired, man.
But I'm on offense. I ain't on defense. I'm on offense.
He in safe mode right now,
right.
bro. He in safe mode.
Right.
So you already know what's up, man. We got an exclusive today for to give y'all a good interview.
Yes, sir.
Coming out hard Atlanta, man. All right, so let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Hey, tell these folks where you from, man.
Well, I'm from Capitol Home.
Capitol Home, man. For these new Atlanta folks that don't know, what's Capitol Home?
It's an island. It's an island by the Capitol. It's an island, right? It's on a separate whole another world, right? But you go in through the top, and when you get in, you can get greeted by a bunch of I don't want to say like villains or nothing like that, but you get meted by some of the finest people in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, you can move it.
So, but y'all don't know, man, Capitol Home was like one of the largest projects downtown. Down up by Georgia State, right up by the Capitol, like A said. Now, what Capitol Home known for, A?
Okay, what we did, we switched the game, right? We changed the game of robbery, right? Before Capitol Home, most folks was drawing pistols on people, or doing this or doing that, or whatever like that right there. But the robbing crew originated in Capitol Home as far as the new style of era of robbing crime, because you know it wasn't no more just pocket robbing no more. So, and along came with the finessing and the tickets and the, you know. So in Capitol Home you got a bunch of scalpers, finessers, you know, combination of things. And in that you can get caught up.
So when did you get your start here in the A? I know, where you originally born at?
I was originally born in Albany, Georgia, Doherty County.
And when you moved up here to the A?
When I was 7 years old.
Y'all moved straight to Capitol Home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when we moved to Capitol Home, it was a nice town, you know. It wasn't none of that.
It was better than Albany?
Yeah, I mean, really, you know, I left Albany too early
to notice it.
Right, to know that. Like, I couldn't tell you nothing but, you know, one or two streets of Albany, and I ain't been back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't been back since I left. If I did, it was just in and out.
So coming up in Capitol Home, what was your life like in Capitol Home?
Man, as a kid, you know, was into sports, and it was like sports and stuff all day long. Sports and video games at that time, I had like the first video game, like the Atari. Mm-hmm. So, we used to sit around and play the Atari and stuff like that right there.
Man, I remember some days when kept in the home myself, man. So how many brothers and sisters you got?
Got 4 brothers, 3 sisters.
Which you the youngest or the oldest or the middle?
I'm the youngest.
You the youngest?
I'm the baby.
You was a hard head when you were coming up?
I've been spoiled all my life. Really.
You been spoiled?
Yeah. I was the baby, you get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I ain't never get there. You know how it be.
Yeah.
Never get there. But, I grew up without a dad, though, so,
Okay.
I had mom and sisters, though, and,
Okay. So mom did everything.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So, hey, man, so let these folk know, I know you coming up in Capitol Home. Let these folk know, how was your upbringing when you was coming up, man?
I was a great kid.
I know you say you was spoiled.
Yeah, I was a great kid. Stayed in school, did all the work, everything I was supposed to do, and, I tried to be a model kid,
Cool, man.
Where do you feel it went left? Did you get when you jumped out the pool?
Well, that's a good question. That's a great question. Being real. When I was about 14, I started smoking weed.
What time they were? They were like in the early 80s or 90s?
I don't even discuss it. That's a great question too. You guys are full of great questions, man. I know y'all been doing this. I might need to flip this. I might need to ask them questions.
So in the early, I guess this was like toward the early 80s.
That's a good answer.
Cause I know a lot of stuff changed.
You know how interviewers they like the DA they go to ask you a question, you don't want to answer that. We ask you another one. That's that one. Then you ain't stupid enough to answer that one. You gonna answer this one, right? And they be right there, and I be like, damn.
Yeah.
Just asked you that.
So what was your introduction to the game? Hey.
Well, see, I started joyriding. I just wanted to be, man. Actually, we would buy cars to ride in that people had just hit licks in.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not even knowing, the robbers was slicking the young boys,
Mm-hmm.
Like the robbers were older than us, Tag and Dre, they was more advanced than, not say older, but more advanced on what they had going on, So they been doing this since he was about 11, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About the same age, I'm 14, so by that time, he already advanced, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So let me ask you this, so was you up here during the time when the Miami boy came up?
Yeah.
So let me just bring back a little history for all the folks that don't know in Atlanta. I'm from Eagle Home. Grew up in Eagle Home. Born and raised, straight from Grady, straight to Eagle Home. So Eagle Home, the Miami boy had a real big prison though.
For real?
Now I know they had a prison in Capitol Home.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think y'all niggas were having that shit out there in Capitol Home.
Oh yeah, we it's a city of opportunity. I mean, Atlanta is a place of opportunity, especially if you got the heart to come to Capitol Home, you deserve to be there. You know what I'm saying? They deserve to be there. And later on down here, I'm gonna tell you how it all played out for me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So go ahead with your.
So during this time when the Miami boy was coming up, around about how old you were during that time when they came up?
I was in the game. I was very much in the game. By that time they came in the game before crack. Mm-hmm. Actually,
they were making their move up.
But they came in the game before crack. They actually came in like the powder era. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So crack flipped over. What they were selling in your hood? Was they selling?
They were selling cocaine.
I'm talking about powder or
powder,
crack,
yeah.
Crack. So,
I think they were selling kilos.
Yeah, a powder, right? So they was before the crack era. Yeah, I've been in the game before the crack era. You know what I'm saying? That was.
But I was a real young nigga when they first came up. So I was like 7. Yeah, it was like late 80s.
So you would agree I'm Overlord.
Yeah.
Right.
So during that time, you said that you was already in the game when they had made their presence here in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us some time during that time? Or?
Oh, you want to hear a Miami boy story? That's what you're saying?
No, I want to hear your story, but I want to hear your story coming up during that time.
I'm saying a Miami boy story involving me.
Yeah,
right. At the time, my homeboy had a girlfriend in Summerhill, right? And we was having beef with the Miami boy. I mean, not with the Miami boy, but with the Summerhill. Captain Home and Summerhill were going at it because my buddy Tony had a baby in Summerhill by a girl named Angel. And so when he would go over there, they would give him problems. So the first time we went out, I went over there and we told him, look here, my homeboy, he got babies, he gonna be coming over here.
Yeah.
I got a problem, y'all let her know now. We actually told him that so that anybody had no problem with none of that. So he went over there the next day and they started busting at him.
Damn.
So me being I already told them, you know, I already had them been over there and talking, you know, trying to negotiate before, you know, you ever got to that. So they, when I heard about that, I immediately got on the phone and ordered the Miami boys to go over there and give them a taste of what I got going on. So the Miami boys went over there and listened. I don't know what might have happened or this and that, but when they come back, some kind of way he go back the next day. Well, you know, the following day after they had just went through there. Just my boys, I don't know if he was with them or not, but they had just went through there. And so when we come back, they come back again, he go back over there. We have some more trouble.
Yeah.
Sent them back again. And the Easter boy with all the guns and all the dope and all that, so I felt like it was best they do it.
Yeah.
You know, they Miami boys, you know, they about that life.
Yeah.
So that's what that's my episode of the Miami boys.
Okay. Now after you did all that, you know, after everything took place with
hold on, let's get it straight now. After they did all that.
After they did all that.
Right.
All right, so yeah, let's get that right. Make the record straight. After they did all that. So after they did all that, and you moving on with your life, man.
Nah, let me finish telling the story.
Okay, go ahead.
Just a little bit more. After that happened, right, my homeboy. So we go over there again, and we have it out in the middle of the street. Me and a dude named Colin and a couple of more guys. I give him a one. I get right in the middle of the parking lot, right in 600 in the first parking lot. Get out of the car, give him a one. So everybody after that, everybody doubt, we thinking it gonna be good. The very next day, my homeboy Tab go through there. Right? No, he go through there, him, Tab, Fred, and Lil Jerome go through there, and they throw a fire hydrant in his car. So he said, man, we finna go back. I said, nah, you can't do that to them people no more.
Yeah.
I said, nah, you can't do that. I said, it been said, and we done did too much, and innocent people involved.
Yeah.
I said, now it's time to go get your man. Now it's time to go get your man. So he tell me, nah, man, you scared, man, you scared. I said, what? Nigga, what could be better than that, man? I said, man, let me tell you something. If you go over there, by the time you get from one stop sign to another, your ass gonna be in jail.
Yeah.
And get what happened?
Dad went to jail.
So when he did that, right, get what I do? I said, you know we didn't go with them, right? And then what I tell my homeboy Tay,
Yeah.
you know we didn't go with them, right? So you know they mad at us, right? So you know what they finna do, right? So this is what I want you to do. I want you to go move everything right now.
Yeah.
So we had a little group called 10 Little Niggas, right? So everybody got to get a bomb. He the one to get everybody their bomb. So
Yeah.
he didn't move the bomb. He moved the big work, right?
Yeah.
So the police come just like I said they would. Just like I said it would. And they catch him with the bombs.
God damn.
And this was in the late 80s,
90s.
early 90s.
Right. Because you know the Bible boys didn't come to what, the late 80s?
Yeah, the
early
late 80s.
90s?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, okay.
So how many kids you got, eh?
That's a good question. Well, we leave my kids out of it because I don't like to.
Okay.
I really just speak on me, you know.
Okay. All right, so let me see. So I see your shirt. Your shirt say "On the Daddy."
Right.
So
And my hat said too.
What that?
what the head say? What it say, Slim?
Oh man, you want me to get my dad up here? Y'all remember that line?
Let's talk about it today, man. What's up with the hat and the shirt, man?
Oh shit, man, they calling for me.
They calling for you, eh?
Right. So here I go.
So
They call me out of retirement. They get this straight. Man, I got nothing to do with that. My condolences goes out to each and every one and this and that. I'm friends with everybody all over the city. Hey, we've been moving around this town. We've been moving freely. I'm not a threat to nothing or no one.
So now a lot of stuff done transpired within the last day or so. You know,
Last week, I say.
last week.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit been going on, a lot of people talking, a lot of people here say, he say, she say, but your son just went up on the stand yesterday. Quindarius Zachary just went up on the stand. And it's a lot of talk right now, man. It's a lot of shit going on, people talking, people trying to find out what's up. So I come to get it from you. Overlord.
$1 million question. Who and where is the daddy, man?
The shirt answer the question, nigga. Come on with the game, man. You know the shirt answer the question.
I mean, man, them folk bouncing name all around in the trial, man. I'm like, God damn, man. What you got to say about this shit, man? How you feel about this shit, man? We know the situation with Lil D, you know what I mean? And how they handled the situation. How you feel about it, man?
What's your thoughts on this shit, eh?
You see, first, man, you gotta realize, see, I'm a victim of the system. Me, myself, I'm actually a victim of the system. And that's why it first started. That's my first drive, right? And then I'm a protector by me being, calling myself Overlord. And when you get to investigate me, you'll get to see, I know a lot of y'all gonna do research on me, this and that. But you can ask your mom or dad, and that'll cut out Google.
I know that, right?
But what I was saying is, I'm the protector of all kids. I never, ever had nobody to do nothing for me. No kid, I have never, ever lost a soldier in this battle to the game. Not me personally. As far as me got you out here or me having you with me and you pulling stunts or you don't know. No. I do not condone nobody working no kids. No deal. And a kid is anybody who's younger than you. Anybody who mind not fast as yours. I don't take advantage of nobody. I don't lie and I don't steal and I don't cheat.
I'm glad you spoke on that, A, cause it's a lot of fuck niggas out here that call themselves OGs and that's been in the game, but sending these young cats on these little dummy missions.
But see, you got to understand one thing, that an OG is a dude that's still trying to make it. An OG is a dude, so that means he's still in danger.
So what's your thoughts on these so-called OGs, the niggas that we used to punk in school? Now they done came up there and got a little money, but they running all these little niggas out here on dummy mission. What you got to say about that shit like that?
Okay, see, as far as that, like, money is the root of all evil, and that should be specified from day one, right? As an elder to a young. And then, like, as far as, ask it again.
So what's your thoughts on these so-called OGs that we used to punk in school? Like niggas that was just lame in school, but now they done got a little money in their pocket and they running all these young niggas to do dumb and messy shit that they know they wouldn't do.
Okay.
What's your thoughts on that shit?
See, for anybody who would entertain money or make money their main goal and not even understand it, you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They just say, like, if you peep game, you're going to take advantage of it, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Right. So if a person peep that you're what's the right word? That you're, that you can be persuaded by the money. Mm-hmm. So if somebody can peep that and they don't take advantage of it, they're not who they supposed to be. Mm-hmm. So if your kid or my kid or anything follow somebody based on money, you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They're gonna lose anyway, right? Yeah. So it's the mindset what we gotta change anyway, because our money ain't good money.
That's true.
You ain't hear what Pop said?
Oh, absolutely.
What'd he say?
Grew up on Pop.
What'd he say?
What you mean? Like, he said a lot of shit.
No, he said don't let the evil of the money trap.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
See, if you let the evil of the money trap, you caught up anyway, man.
That's true.
Caught up anyway. See, everybody tell you that it's all about the dollar. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you lose all respect for everything else. Then you go to chasing the dollar. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you done lost respect for everything else. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. See, no matter what's going on, in the midst of chasing the dollar, in the midst of being broke, well off, it's still life going on. And people are not even living life. So we got to start back living life before we can work, you know what I mean, move on. See, because if you're not living life and you just out here chasing a dollar, you're going to get tricked.
So right now you speaking to the kids that's out there looking up to people with money?
A kid is a grown fool who don't know this. Mm. Right?
Oh yeah, the mindset.
Right.
Man.
The mindset. It's the mindset what make you an OG, a triple OG, or what can even promote you up to the status of being an overlord. Mm. But if you're taking advantage of people and you're not together and you're trying to take advantage of regular citizens or regular citizen kids, and I can't respect you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If your whole game built up on what you can get somebody else to do. Yeah.
Shit that you want to do.
Right. See, cause it's a lot of people out here, like, they might have read books of power. You know, a lot of people read laws of power and this and that. See, me, I run from power. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Because with power comes responsibility. That's you get what I'm trying to say? And when one responsibility starts, when that advising, you start off telling people this and that, right? Mm-hmm. So that becomes responsibility. Mm-hmm. But then when you go to telling people this and that, now you got to realize I got to financially advise him too. I got to give him. Then I got to invest in him. And then, or if you can't do all of this, why would you be trying to advise him from the start anyway? Because you knew your ideas and what you would tell him were gonna take some money, right? So there you have it.
There you have it, man. So it's like you want to get like back to the most famous line out here, man. You want me to go and get my daddy? You don't want me to get my dad up here, do you? Going back to that, man. When you heard that, man, and well, when I heard it,
right, right.
When I heard that,
man, Slim been keeping up on this case daily. Cause these niggas from Zone 3, we all from Zone 3, bro.
Right.
So we've been keeping up on this case daily, trying to figure out what the hell is going down, bro.
What's going down,
so
man?
So go ahead, Slim, ask your question, bro.
My Lil D out there like, hey, man, you don't want me to get him up here, do you?
But what made him say that?
I mean, that's what.
No, I'm saying, like, what was her question?
So her question was, something about, they said that you was calling up to steal Steele and Sharp them off.
I never called Steele or Sharp. She lied on the stand, and she said I tried to.
So they said that
hold on.
you called the defense. So
No, I don't have the defense. I never talked to the defense. She lied. And she also said that I encouraged him not to testify.
That's true. That she did.
Why would I tell somebody not to testify? What I told her is that we not a part of the state. Okay, be it so. We do have to testify because we gave a statement. So we understand that. But we not coming down there for the sideshow. When we come in, you be prepared to put us right on the stand. And we don't, you can't tell us what we can and can't not say. We have no obligation to this case, but that we gave a statement.
Yeah.
We didn't get a deal to give a statement. We just messed around being young and innocent and gave a statement. We don't know what was said. I don't know how it affected the trial. I don't know none of that. But whatever was said, let it be said and let's go.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
So you just not with the bullshit.
Right?
No.
I don't want no coaching. I don't want no coaching him. I don't want no nothing. Put him on the stand with what he said if you think he snitched. Whatever you said, let's go. We ready.
So what you got to say about people saying that he snitching because he got up though? What you got to say about that?
Well, you got to understand how he got up there. Right? Right? So if you understand how he got involved in it, then and you still say he snitched, ain't no sense of me saying that now. So I would advise anybody who say he snitched, go check it out. Cause from what I heard, they pulled him over at the gas station. He got a light. He registered with his gun. So what happened? So you go do your research, right?
So,
and then you might change. Might have a change of heart. But be in mind. Keep this in mind. My whole angle with the system is that I've been locked up 160 times. I never been to prison, never been to chain gang, never been nowhere. I spent over 2.5 on million. That's just on lawyer fee. Not counting the 1.5 I spent on bond. You get what I'm saying? So if that's my son, he trained to do what I do. You can Google me, That's what you do. You Google me, and that's what you do, and you see what it got and what it got me. But one thing about it, right? Whatever was said, it was off of what happened. So,
what's your thoughts on this case, man? Like, what you think about it?
I went into this case with an even mind. I wanted to see the evidence. I'm like, if the city, the state of Georgia, can bring these folks up, they got to have. So I was kind of leaning toward, damn, what the fuck done happened? Why? Because the state was implying that they had their man. So normally when somebody got their man, you would think they got something to stamp what they saying.
Yeah. They got something to stand on.
Right. So after waiting to see it, and see, you gotta realize, right? I'm from Cleveland Avenue, so I know a lot more than I'm ever even speak on. You feel what I'm trying to say? So I don't wanna. Yeah, but I know a lot about the case, so we'll leave it at that.
So let me ask you this. A. In my opinion, they supposed to be able to prove this shit without a reasonable doubt.
Right.
But in my opinion, I think this whole case is brought on hearsay. What you think?
And see, they called it. You might have heard when Brian Steele say, we had subpoenaed him back before the trial started, and they had to come in with this and that. So I was telling her that me and the DA squared off. It was like four DA officers, people from DA office in the office. It was 2 sheriffs or whatever, and it was like a couple of more detectives. They call us in. My lawyer on their phone. We go in, and they start talking about they want to use Quindarius as a witness. I instantly told her, go to hell.
Now, before we get into that, you said off camera. We said, you know, we talked a little bit. You said that you had history with the DA Love.
Right.
What's your issue, or what's the issue with DA Love and you?
I mean, this where it started. This where it started. I mean, in the office. I had just lost my son, and they ended up talking about pulling my son in some more shit. We just been through. We just did all our time. We got no ties to the case. You know what I'm saying? If you need some hearsay from my son, what kind of case do you have? And I'm in there explaining this to them, and you know, with all of them in there, and they got nothing to say. And so we going at it back and forth. You know, I don't know what I would worry about my lawyer. So my lawyer was on the phone. She was like, "Get him, Ricky." And he was like, "As soon as he violated, I'm gonna put him in check." So she was like, we need. I said, "Look at him, baby."
So she said she was gonna check you?
No, she telling my lawyer.
Oh, she was gonna check him.
No, she telling my lawyer to convince me on what she's saying is right.
That's crazy right there, bro. That's crazy.
Now, mind you, this been my lawyer for what, about 30 years. You get what I'm saying? I fired my lawyer. I fired the dude back then. It was the Ponytail Boys. It was Richard Allen and Bruce Harvey. They was the Ponytail. It was the Ponytail Boys. So I'm in court. I'm in jail, and I'm like talking to Richard Allen on the phone, and I was like, man, you know, I'm still in jail.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
So I done fired him on the spot.
Yeah.
So, I made bond and go to court, and Ricky Richardson sitting in court.
Yeah.
He was like, man, did you really fire Richard Allen?
Yeah.
He said, you must don't know who that is. So I was like, you a lawyer? He said, yeah. I said, you want to take $1,000 to take a case?
God damn, man.
I said, you want to take $1,000 to take a case? He said, sure.
Damn. It's cold, man.
And that's how I met him.
So I see Bruce Harvey is on the defense side now with YSL. And I got to say, he one of the baddest ones out there. Bruce Harvey been around here for a long time.
Yeah, did you hear what I say?
That man don't hold his tongue.
Ricky, they was the Ponytail Boy. They was high powered back then.
He had a ponytail for a long time.
You had to have money to even to be in their face. It's sort of like the White Thomas now, you know.
Yeah.
You know, the White Thomas so far that you probably couldn't even get a line in on him.
So when Lil D got up on the stand and said, "You don't want me to get my dad up here," what you think he meant by that? She didn't want no smoke with you after she already had to smoke with you.
Yeah, it's like when you seen these folk go toe to toe. Like he was there when we was toe to toe. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He was there, and then not only that, he know the details. He don't know the details of what I know, but he know I know details that could probably crush this case wide open. You get what I'm saying? So,
What's your relationship with Lil D?
That's my son.
I know. I'm saying, like, as far as your dad relationship with him,
man.
y'all on good, strong terms.
Listen, man, I am the daddy. You get what I'm saying? I am. Anybody know me can tell me, man. I'm getting called out through the night, the hospital. I done had to argue with these jail folks, man. Just like with the jail, the sheriff is connected in with this case some kind of way too, because they used to put him in, like they could put him in on one side of the jail way. They thinking he got enemies. You know what I'm saying? Knowing he got either gonna get hurt or not gonna make it to court or gonna convince him to cop a plea in court. So I spent many nights on that phone talking to Sheriff LaBatt and to the deputy sheriff, letting them know and threatening them with lawsuits, letting them know I know exactly what's going on and I know about the gang that's inside the jail. I know what the deputy's doing.
They do that shit on purpose.
It's just a matter of time, man. I'm telling you. I'm not going to even speak on all the amount of suits what's coming, but they got my son kidnapped right now. He's kidnapped. He's not under no warrant. He's not under nothing. Listen to me. They went and signed some papers to lock him up. If I miss court, they don't need nothing to come and get me. It's on the document itself what's gonna happen to me. So when she went in there and re-signed that stuff, and then you seen what Ashley Merchant posted, that the warrant was fake, the number on the warrant was fake, and all of this. And I didn't ask Ashley Merchant for none of this. She just a lawyer that's dedicated to her job, and she spotted this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that's part of the reason why when Darius, I really wasn't feeling the lawyer, because when he came out and he started asking, you asked for a plea deal, did you just see what Ashley Merchant posted? She just said some shit in this case. She told you they got my son locked up on a fake warrant. That said everything fake about this warrant, and it don't even apply to him. And you don't even come out and address that. You go straight to addressing immunity deal, and the man ain't got no open charges through it in time.
Yeah.
I don't care what. I'm not okay. Yeah.
I feel you on that. So you ain't got to get too deep into it.
Yeah.
But
you see
I
the
know
injustice, and then listen, you all on TV discussing this man medical business, got his doctors and all that weather forms that say he said this. Man? They done violated every kind of right. You name a right.
HIPAA law.
They violated. Name another one. Civil rights.
Everything.
They violate
everything.
every kind of right. First Amendment, civil right, criminal. Man, they have violated, and then they still will have the nerve to hold them in captive.
So
it's kidnapping. Anytime you can't go, it's in the Constitution. People see, they think black people. The only reason why this trial is still going on is because the Constitution don't apply to black folks. You got over 100 motions with respectable motions, and still no. And but look, you get the white man, and he got one. These folks tried him one time wrong. The movie star, what's his name?
who that?
From the movie, Russ. What it is?
Shit, I don't know.
Whatever his name, he got off with one motion on murder.
That's how they do it, man.
See, I'm just speaking on unjust first.
They call this shit the dirty South, eh?
Nah, but still, listen to me. If it's gonna be dirty, let the white man do it to her. Did you hear what Woody told that lady, man? Did you see the hurt in his eyes when he said what he said? Did you feel the pain when he said what he said? Did that shit make the bottom of your stomach curl when he asked that lady, why you doing me like this?
To hear it
Black,
coming from
man, that
you.
shit hurt it, man. Man, that shit hurt it, but I don't care who you is. If you even just say you heartless. Just say you heartless. But you got a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
You had to feel that.
You had to feel that.
You had to feel that.
As a black man, bruh, you had to feel that, man. That shit ate me every day. Every day I think of that, man. Every time I see the side of her face on that TV camera, and cause I look at hate from the side. I don't look at hate straight on, cause they're gonna smile at me. So I look at hate from the side. And when you look at the side of her face, you see the hate, bro. You see the schemes and games and the tricks and she playing, but she doing all this to a black man without evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if she had evidence to go with all of this, it would be straight, man. Cause you know I'm from Capitol Home. I got people in some here, and no matter what you think, this was like younger when I was telling you about it.
Mm-hmm.
Since then, some here in Capitol Home, they got love for each other.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Shit, they right next to each other.
So to see that happen to, like I know his mom and father.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, I went to school with his mom, and all of them, that she was like a close friend of mine in school before she even had him. She might have had him in 11th or 12th grade or something like that right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she was my best, like almost my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Every day we in class tripping, you know what I'm saying?
No.
So it hurts. And of course you want the person who did it accountable. But I don't want nobody getting off. I don't want no, cause I investigate everything. T. Everything you tell me, I'm finna investigate. Everything you tell me, I'm not finna go for it.
Yeah.
And the first time I see you not invalid, you can't tell me nothing else.
Damn, man.
So, hey, looking into this case, everything that she doing, DA Love, of who I'm speaking on.
The whole defense, she stand for the whole defense. I mean, the whole state. She stand for the state. So you speak on her, you speak on the state.
Well, the state.
Right.
Everything that she doing is what they are. Is what they've been doing for a long time.
Right. And guess what, man? It made me think, right? Brian Nichols. It made me look at Brian Nichols a whole nother way. Cause his girlfriend had brought charges up on him. She didn't want to press charges, and he got acquitted 2 or 3 times. I mean, they no decision. What else?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They dragged him to his. They forced that out of him, bro.
They did.
I hate to say it, bro. Cause people, but.
They put him in fucked up. They did the same thing they doing to Lil D. They put him in fucked up conditions. They locked his ass up.
Listen, let me tell you how they did, D. They locked him up on a Friday, kept him in jail all the way to Sunday, then take him to the hospital. Sunday, so he can't be in court Monday, so that means you locked up longer. Right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's a mind thing.
Right.
They fucking with the mind.
Right. Now we want to get you up in jail so we can put you with these people and they can hurt you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We see people on trial getting hurt. How do you not protect the person on trial? He got to come out here in public tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if you don't give a damn about him, what the hell you care about anything else? And then, man, listen, I don't even think Miss Love even said nothing to the people's family when the man died of the bed bug. Yeah, Miss Love, we got real beef. As a parent, my beef come as a parent, as a concerned parent, and a concerned neighborhood overlord. Yeah, cause I don't commit crimes. I've been retired. My kids never seen me do a crime.
I think you got a legitimate beef, eh?
Right.
I think you got a real legitimate beef, man.
Right.
Because for her to do that, it's like a mind thing, bro. You trying to fuck with this dude's mind so he can do what you want him to do.
Now, not only that, man, at the rate where she put information out with no evidence, even if somebody did do that, why would you put this shit out there for them boys to get hurt? Look how they did Woody. He flipped the game on them folk, man. He flipped the game on them folk, man. They really thought that they were going to embarrass that man or hurt him like that right there and this and that, man. You did all that, man, because you didn't have nothing. You thought the public were going to kill him before he go back to court. Look what the judge do to Brian Steele. Knowing how Rice Street is, you gonna put Brian Steele in jail? And then Miss Love gonna say, I told him not to testify. What would I look like as a parent telling my kid not to do what I know the law say? Evidently I know the law.
You said you been locked up with 160 some time,
so
right?
I know the law, right?
You know it.
Right. So don't play with me. I'm not on no parole, no probation, no nothing. You get what I'm saying? I ain't never been in an interrogation room in my life. I feared the police since I was 14. I never had a conversation with the police in my life. Google it. Told you what I spent. 2.5 lawyer fee. 1.5 bond.
And another thing, man, the album.
And you went there most of the time, so anybody from Capitol Home, tell them what I am.
We doing this
Anybody
for the
from
world,
Capitol Home, tell them who I am.
Yeah.
Tell them what I do, how I get out. I never copped a plea that didn't include them dropping my crime to a lesser crime. That's what a plea do.
Yeah.
And once it get dropped down to a lesser crime, it changed the whole statute of the crime. So it changed the whole statute of the time.
Yeah, man. I want to speak on that outburst I heard Lil D say, man, about this Gator, man. He say somebody fucking somebody, man. What's that about, man?
All right. Through this whole trial, you've been hearing it, right?
Yeah.
Through the whole trial, every detective, a family member of the suspect or the whatever they want to call it. What do you call a person who not a suspect and not what they call it? A person of interest.
Yeah, person.
Okay, so the DA office job is to get somebody on the inside, sort of like infiltrate. So they use sex to infiltrate. You know what I'm saying? So when you go back to talking about Lil D, you gotta understand that he was under investigation back in 2013 or 14. I want to say 14. And during the investigation, you gotta go to their house. So when you got them meet the sister and marry her, then it kind of make you wonder, damn, did she get Lil D that phone? Did she get them phones or did they tap phones? Because it's kind of hard to get a tap right. Huh? The easiest just to get them a phone because they probably so messed up right now at the time. They need a phone. So you can push a pawn and not even know, and the pawn itself not even know it's getting pushed.
True that.
What you think? See, I'm not on no trial.
I think it's a dirty game. This dirty Atlanta right here.
I'm not on trial.
This dirty Atlanta, eh?
Right.
You already know how this shit go.
So it's fair play to get the judge to sign a fake warrant and get you locked up for something else. And then, listen to me, if you go back and look at the witness list, you would see he was a lay witness. A lay witness ain't important.
Nah.
She changed him to a material witness.
I know she did.
And when he got that warrant done.
I know she did.
When he got that warrant done. Go back and look at the what name. So the judge had to sign. Why would you have to sign for him to do that? It's on the subpoena. If he missed this, if he was on the subpoena and he missed court, like they are alleging, right?
Yeah.
He go to jail. You think I'm gonna advise him to go to jail?
No.
Or go down there and get on that stand?
Go down there and get on the stand.
Don't
nobody want to go to jail.
She know this. She know that, but she got so much trickery and so much game and so much fear. She don't even know how to make it. Listen, man. Everybody in the DA office is there on a hookup. It is nobody there who is what they call it when you for your job. Like nobody nobody not trained there to be a DA.
I know, man. I be looking at the case, the little light skinned dude in the back.
Why would you, if you're doing a RICO trial, why would you have a lawyer up here experiment?
Exactly.
D-boy lies on the line.
D-boy life on the line.
D-boy lies on the line. And you want to sit here and smirk and laugh and play in these folks' face?
This shit called time.
Man, listen to me. If you laugh in my face and I'm on trial for my life, man, ain't finna be a mistrial. Because y'all can go ahead and kill me. Y'all might well go ahead and kill me. I'm not waiting on no jury once you laugh in my face. I'm not waiting on no jury. I don't even want no jury because I understand now that the jury must be rigged. That's why they sequestered. Why would you sequester a jury? D-boy not dangerous. Show me one thing say D-boy was dangerous. I ain't got all kind of motherfucking mob trial going on with the jury up there. Taking notes and shit. Now these boys ain't got number one motherfucking gun they got caught with from they however that shit go with. But, you know, this shit get me hot because I've been a victim too many times, man. You know, I'm a victim of mass incarceration. I just bucked out of it.
God damn. What else you need?
But it hurt though because I got kids and grandkids and to see them folks running them same games and these same things what got me caught up. That shit goddamn it. No. Man, they had me. My ticket, my license had got took. So, you know, when you go down there, you gotta get. Back then, I had to go on Confederate, get my license renewed, right? So I go to Confederate to pay to get my tickets and all that move because I had. So they tell me I gotta go to court.
Yeah.
So I go to court, track down on Trinity.
Yeah. Death.
Get in there. I'm punting, young guy,
No, say what you feel, eh? Say what you feel, bro. They coming out hard around.
No, it's not about that, but it's respect for everybody. I don't have no disrespect for nobody.
I got you.
You know, back then and now, two different times. A feminine kind of guy went and took my ticket, so he came back and he said, look here, the ticket is like $700-800 and it come with suspension. You give me $500, I can dispose it. So I give him the $500, go back down, and I'm thinking that everything gonna be all right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I never did get the release. So, the punk ended up getting killed. I go back down to traffic court and tell them what happened. They already knew everything. He got caught. He got caught fixing tickets. That's why he killed himself. So what I supposed to do? So now you still gotta have this ticket.
Yeah.
To get the license.
Then you out your 500.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Not only that, how many times I'm finna go to jail for it? Because they don't want to give me no, and I'm not finna start driving.
Yeah. Damn.
So it's all was like a part of their other scheme too, though. You get what I'm saying? Cause they knew that, and they knew he had killed himself, so they should some kind of consideration. But that didn't just happen to me; it happened to a lot of people.
Yeah. It's dirty Atlanta, man. Dirty Atlanta, man. Well, what kind of childhood Lil D had, man? Yeah, I know he grew up down here in Cleveland, like me and Slim. We both went to Hutchinson, Crawford Long, South Atlanta. I went to Dub. How was his life, man?
Shit, man, same. See, D been sick his whole life, so it be spells where he don't even, like, it could take a whole month. He can miss a whole school session. You get what I'm saying? Like, the few months of school in, he can miss the whole school session just being sick.
Yeah.
And you know, the day that he do go, it like, it was just so hard, you know what I'm saying? So
I think it kind of fucked up that they playing around with him like this, knowing that he got a medical condition. You know what I'm saying? And they know this, and they still want to play around with him.
man, listen, man. If you look at the side of her face and say what you said all at the same time, it'll make you hate her. The side of her face, especially when Sharp just called her the other day and that, and then you would all these illegal tactics, like standing back on the sideline, you see all these illegal tactics on top of illegal tactics. They was investigating a gang. Okay, a gang is not illegal, but if you sit here on the playground, I'm 11 years old, and you watch me till I'm 15, then you see me sell a sack of weed, help my homeboy some weeds, and then you jump out the bushes with your camera and this and that. I'm new to this shit too.
Yeah.
All right, I'm new to it too, so I know how it go. I done heard how if a person I'm saying at 15, 14, I done heard that if you get caught, you going to jail.
Yeah.
So I'm automatically scared that I got caught with this amount of reason, not knowing that this ain't nothing but actually some shit the police can pull out. But he gonna drag me and make me go down here and tell where I got it from. Now my family can't stay here and all this and all that. All that by the blunt of reefer when you just could have wrote that man a ticket and let him go. But you took advantage of his not knowing and what he thought. He took advantage of what he thought. So you can't say thinking when he wrong. He took advantage of what he thought. So when people take advantage of what you thought, yeah, you know.
Yeah, man. But look, man, before we get out of here, man, I gotta mention this goddamn merch you got on, man. I'm the daddy, man. Everybody looking for you. You got this shit for sale? Like, can they buy this shit somewhere,
Yeah, man, you're coming out hard, man. You go to the website, man. Go to the website.
Yeah, it is, man. Gonna set it up, man. I'm the daddy, man. For all the fathers out there who will do the same thing about their child, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how this shit feel about your kids, period, man. You folk that wrong, man.
And before we go, right, I hate to say that with shit going on, but it's a thing called love and peace, right? And most of us from around here, we greet and you know, when we meet up, we greet or pull out like that. It's love and peace. It's to let you know that I'm on love and peace. I'm not on nothing else. And you ready? So when most people see each other, we
There it is, man. Coming out hard Atlanta, Zone 3 shit. Classic, baby.
Zone 3.
Bye.